And welcome back. It's been a while, but PHW episode 28. I'm Vincent Benitez here as always with play-by-play commentator Saber Kaniku, and this is a very, very special episode of PHW as we start the road to crown the very first PHW Tag Team Champion.
It has been a very long road indeed for the next 7 weeks, and then leading up into the pay-per-view where the finals will take place. We are gunning and running to crown our very first inaugural Pride and Honor Wrestling Tag Team Champions. I also believe it's only been a week. It's been normal time since you last seen us all. Felt maybe a little bit longer than that. Kind of a hell of a week for a lot of us, but regardless, we are here, we are back in the pit, and what an episode of PHW TV we have for you all as these 5-match series continue. This is match 3. The opening match will be V versus Indigo West, and it's next, can V the third victory in this 5-match series, or will he finally take his first defeat? We will find out.
Absolutely, he's won his first 2 matches, but now he stepped up another level again, going against Indigo West. He beat Razor and then Diz. 2 very tough matches, but now going against Indigo West, who has one of the best records in PHW. Can V overcome his toughest opponent yet?
5-match series. There's an opening contest to start off our show. I can't wait to get started.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Houston, Texas, weighing in at 199 pounds, the Villain, V.
Well, here comes V out again, opening the show for the 3rd week in a row. He's got to be getting used to doing this. Really building up stamina and experience here, just like his father wanted him to.
The only way to do that is by coming out here and competing. Any experience is better than no experience. The only way you're going to get experience is by doing the dang thing. Here we are, 3rd week in a row. 3rd match in the 5-match series. Will he be able to get more than half right here, right now, and then be smooth sailing to kind of take it easy? Or will he take it for his first loss?
It definitely will be a tough one. His opponent here is no slouch. Even a victory over one of the leaders of PHW, Nolan Page, caught him by surprise before they had that banger of a match at the last pay-per-view. Or was it 2 pay-per-views ago? Might have been. It's been that long for me. But Indigo West back out here.
Indigo West did have a bit of a break after that Iron Man match quite some time ago now, but now he is finally back. He won his match on his first day back, and now he is the 3rd opponent in these 5-match series. Indigo West, I know for a fact, or at least I'm very certain, that he does not want to be just another chapter within V's story. He'll do everything that he can in his power to hand him his first loss in this 5-match series. Should be a good one.
Absolutely, 2 of our youngest, 2 of our most talented, going one-on-one here. The opening match for PHW.
Both men finally back in the ring. Bell sounds and we are underway. Indigo West starts off very quickly with 3 kicks. If he was able to sidestep that chop attempt and able to hit the snap mayor chop off his own, then followed by the low kick.
Oh, tried to do something, rolled out of the way. Look at the show of athleticism from both men, the Pele.
But the Pele finds its mark and was rolling, trying to disorientate and take V by surprise. Didn't make it work initially, but it did when that Pele kick connected the center of the crown of V's head. Now Indigo West up top.
And a shooting star.
SSP by Indigo West off the top rope.
Wow, it's a very interesting mix of high flying and then going back to grounded, really mixing it up, keeping V guessing. I went for it again, didn't hit it that time though. V saw it coming. Neck breaker. Back to the strikes. And then a flatliner.
He getting a better of that exchange. Still the early going of this match, kind of hard to tell who exactly it will win it. You know, Indigo West is on the receiving end of some punishment. He can easily turn around like that, but wait,
look at
just as I
V.
say that,
Landing on his feet. He still gets caught.
I'm gonna step up tiers. V showing his own agility.
Huge move. Indigo West going for the pin. 2. V kicks
It's a
out.
2 count. Does Indigo West as V was able to get the shoulder up.
Another big move goes right back to the pin. 2 in a row. And V kicks out again.
Springboard Phoenix splash by Indigo West only nets him a 2 count.
Oh, and now going for an Anaconda. Oh, but that's not his forte as V fights out. Oh, V throws back to the strikes. Indigo West fighting back. Drops him. And then a big move again. And then another pin. And V once again kicks out at 2. Indigo West running around like a madman. Trying to figure out how he can put V away. Another big move.
Will the chicken with no head be able to seal the deal?
Knees up. That's the second time he's gone for that standing shooting star. Wasn't able to get it. Neck breaker. Now V goes for a pin. Only a 1. Back and forth it goes. Oh, now V. Starship Pain didn't hit it though. Misjudged it. Way too short. It's the Code Breaker. This is how he beat Razor. Oh, but has to drag him. Is he gonna be able to do it? Moves away from the ropes. 1, 2. Oh no. The dragging probably made it go way too long. Oh, but he's standing up. Can he hit the gun stun? It's the gun stun! Will that be it? Ref! 1, 2, 3, and V!
Oh my goodness, and it is.
Another win! 3
He
in a
with us
row!
surprise. At least in my opinion here tonight.
That's an upset. Not a huge one, but it's still indeed one. Back and forth that match went until V hit the Code Breaker and then the gun stun. We haven't seen him use the gun stun in a couple weeks. He won the last match by submission with the crossface, and the week before that he won with the Code Breaker.
But does V have any other moves in his bag to utilize to try to win weeks 4 and 5?
Absolutely, he's shown his entire hand now. But he's won 3 in a row. Maybe the momentum. We don't know who his fourth opponent will be, but this is getting great. We'll see you next week to see if what V does then. But moving on.
Yeah, that is not the end of our episode. We still have plenty more actually that came from. The rest of the roster will not see you next week. They will see you right now as Azrael takes on Calvin Harris in a one-on-one competition. The second match of the evening.
What an exciting way to start. Azrael, Callie Harris. We saw Callie Harris beat Azrael, didn't we, last week? I believe that's so. Azrael caught off guard.
He absolutely did. He did defeat Azrael last week. That was the 27th episode of Party on Wrestling TV.
A rematch schedule, very shocking. We don't see a lot of rematches scheduled, especially this close. But a rematch, Azrael and Callie Harris, once again. There he is. One of the key members of the Hitman Society.
A very familiar music. The latest and therefore lowest ranking member, but he does not move or act like it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Agents. From Juarez, Chihuahua, Mexico, weighing in at 193 pounds, Azrael!
Azrael. He has been one of the most impactful people on PHW since his debut. Finds himself back out here once again. He'll go against Callie Harris. Callie Harris has had his struggles here at PHW, but that was a huge win he earned last week. Azrael couldn't believe it, shaking his head in disgust. Now calling for a rematch. This week, will he get the job done? The music, the long windup for Callie Harris.
And his opponent from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 242 pounds, the Godfather, Callie Harris.
Callie Harris back out here. Big win last week, but can he do it again? 2 wins in a row over Azrael would be ridiculously huge for Callie Harris. Azrael looking at Callie Harris. Looking for revenge on his mind in the second match here, PHW. Episode 28. Here we go. Azrael starts off with a quick kick and then a moonsault. A springboard. Then a standing moonsault. Oh. Callieri tried to get up, do something quick. Azrael dodged with a roll and then a drop kick. Azrael starting quickly. And then a 450. Goes for the pin. Gets two right away. Callieri gets a kick to there, trying to fight back. Callieri throwing Azrael to the corner. Clotheslines. Then a big one for the fourth one.
Callieri's all over Azrael after Azrael started the match pretty quick and furious himself just a few moments ago. But will Callieri be able to keep up that sort of pace the entire match? Not too much worried about Azrael.
Absolutely.
I feel like the longer this match
Speed
goes,
and stamina advantage. Only one count that time. Azrael starting out fast. Really trying to get that win back. You could tell, you could see it. Rolling Thunder. And a springboard. Reverse DDT. Callieri pops up. Looks for the neck breaker again. Once again, Azrael sees it coming. Callieri throws him against the ropes. Going for to pick him up. Azrael says no. Callieri reverse it back and forth. Once again. Another. Snake eyes this time. And a alley-oop bomb. And goes for the pin. Two.
he gets two, says the referee on assignment for this match.
What a match. Back and forth it goes. Azrael doing everything he can. And a moonsault again. Using all his big offense to take out Callieri, who is a big man. It takes a lot to take him down. Throws him in the corner. Oh, going for it. Triangle drop kick. Goes for the pin. And only gets two.
Very smartly done by Azrael. I know it doesn't seem like much, but going after the pin, after every move, after other big moves, is a very viable strategy. I'm happy to see Azrael apply it.
Can he get it? And he gets it! It is now 1-1. Azrael gets revenge.
Managed to get his hit back.
Callieri disgusted now with his loss. Goes for the shake hands. Azrael doesn't even want to shake his hand. Tells him to get out of his ring. Callieri confused. Looks like he's just gonna walk to the back. Azrael gets the win. It's now 1-1. But Azrael, no sportsmanship coming from him. We've seen a lot of sportsmanship that looked shaky, but Azrael didn't even want to pretend this week.
We know where his goals and ideologies align in Hitman Society, so I'm not even surprised about his actions there. But regardless, Azrael with that victory, making it even once again between himself and Calvin Harris. I don't think that's the last we've seen of those two.
Absolutely not. We will probably see them in more matches, more variation after that. There probably won't be any more regular matches between the two, but we'll just have to see what comes next for them. Next, Suzuki X coming out here, probably to tell us something. He's been the leader of the most prominent. Wait, what's going? Oh, and AJ Irvin attacking Suzuki. AJ Irvin out here assaulting Suzuki X. We know AJ Irvin has wanted to get his hands on Suzuki for a while. We see him as the leader killer, self-proclaimed, but he has not gotten a chance to come at Suzuki because of Ryan Scott. AJ Irvin has lost to Ryan Scott twice in a row, but even with that, he still hasn't let that stop him for going after Suzuki. But Suzuki is a different challenge on his own, taking it to AJ Irvin. Rolling, look at that! Rolling flatliner. I don't think we've ever seen Suzuki do that. And look at that! Suzuki spins off AJ Irvin.
At least for the time being anyways. Ever since AJ Irvin had his eyes set on Suzuki X and his Union High Flying Alliance, it has been all green equal gold for AJ Irvin. He might have been fended off here tonight, but I don't know if that's the last we've seen of him or his posse that he's brought in to PHW.
Absolutely. It feels like every week he grows more and more obsessed, more and more unhinged in his pursuit in trying to defeat Suzuki X. This is no longer the man that we first met when PHW started. He is growing more desperate, willing to do more and more just disrespectful, desperate things to get his hands on Suzuki. What will he do next? But for now, Suzuki fights him off, and for our main event, we have a tag match. The first round, the very first match of the tag team tournament to crown the first PHW tag team champion. We have Simeon Nurse and Lorenzo Diaz, who got in last week, going against the Villain Club, Bison Clark and Adrian Austin in the first round. What a match this will be. Now, a little short history between these men. Not a lot of history, but Bison Clark and Lorenzo Diaz did have a match on Blow for Blow that Lorenzo Diaz did win by countout. Didn't get the pin on Bison Clark. Bison Clark, doesn't really feel like he was really defeated, but he did technically lose the match by countout. Lorenzo Diaz did match the violence and ferocity of Bison Clark, but will he be able to do that in an unfamiliar environment to him in a tag team match?
I think if the team of Simeon Nurse and Lorenzo Diaz wants any type of success, they will have to throw out any pre-beef, pre-notation, if you will. I think that would just greatly bring down the team if Lorenzo comes in here with that sort of mindset. They need to completely focus on the task in hand, completely wrestle clean, if you will, have a strategy and stick to it. But they are facing in the very first round of this tag team tournament, they are facing one of the fan favorite teams in all of Pride and Honor Wrestling. It's been a team and been fighting since the first episode.
Absolutely. That's going to be very hard to overcome, and these are guys who know each other for a long time. They were definitely one of the better tag teams to start the year before Hitman and High Flying Alliance kind of took over and caught fire. But they cannot be underestimated. We know especially what Bison Clark can do when he gets rolling.
There's the other half of the team. So there's tag team partner.
From Sao Paulo, Brazil, weighing in at 233 pounds, the Dragon Diaz.
Lorenzo Diaz, one of the best strikers in PHW. Very interesting because of that, how him and Simeon Nurse's style so similar yet so different. High-level strikers teaming up together. I think that's worked out well for them thus far. They're definitely going to have to combine their knowledge and experience in striking to try to dismantle this tag team.
And at a combined weight of 503 pounds,
Here we are, the Villain Club.
Seems like our ring announcer just got tired of board halfway. Regardless, it is the Villain Club. Adrian Austin and Bison Clark representing their unit, clad in blue. What a match this will be. The very first match in the first round of this single elimination tag team tournament. This is not round robin. It is single elimination style. Once you lose, that is it. Your night is over.
Here we go. Bison Clark starting. Simeon Nurse starting. Here we go. Bison looked like he tried to drag him early. Simeon Nurse fighting out. Simeon Nurse cannot let himself get caught. And Bison Clark's pace definitely got to drag Bison Clark into his pace. He's doing a good job of that to start this match. Dragon sleeper early. Rope break. The rolls, Bison Clark out. Simeon Nurse going to the outside. Big forearm. Bison Clark now trying to fight back. That's what I was talking about. Oh my goodness, big European uppercut. Stagger Simeon Nurse. The power of Bison Clark.
Spine first into the barricade. Bison Clark has now picked up steam here in this tag match. As a count, which is sick.
Ref slowing it down. We know how referees and PHW don't like to count out anybody. Oh, look at that. Roll back in. Bison Clark telling him to get back in. Here we go. Got the 7. Looked kind of spooky there for a second. Thought our very first match might have ended by count out. And look at Bison Clark tossing. Simeon Nurse tags out. Simeon Nurse tags out. Smart maneuver by him.
Lorenzo and Adrian Austin are now the legal men for both of their teams respectively, as Lorenzo hit that big thrust kick straight to the chin of Adrian Austin.
Adrian fights out. Oh, tags out, letting Bison Clark get in. With Lorenzo. Lorenzo taking it to Bison Clark. Bison Clark fights out once again. Picks up Lorenzo. And then tags out again. Adrian Austin come back in. Adrian Austin, I wonder if he just wants to hype Lorenzo up there. Play a little psychology mind games with him. And big kick! Goes for the pin. And look at, oh, Bison Clark going towards Simeon Nurse. Simeon Nurse does not get caught though. Adrian Austin, rare miss. Little off the mark. But continues on. Low zone. Big John Woo.
John Woo in the corner, courtesy of one Adrian. They're looking for the tag, but Adrian Austin all over Lorenzo Diaz.
Absolutely. He says absolutely not, but Lorenzo trying to fight out. Switch knee. And for the chop, Adrian Austin move out of the way using his speed. Big kick. Now he tags out. This is why you can see they are a tag team that's been together for a while. Taking it to Lorenzo Diaz. Isolating them. It's probably the smart move by the Villain Club. Probably feel Simeon Nurse is a slightly easier target to deal with. If Lorenzo Diaz is more out of the way. Oh, and he got cut. Lorenzo Diaz trying to fight out those still. Big drop kick. Tags to Simeon Nurse. Simeon Nurse now in. Gonna try to take it to Bison Clark. Oh, big kitchen sink.
Look at time he's hit him with a running offensive strike. For some reason, in the beginning of that match, he hit that big jumping knee, high kick, like maneuver.
Now quick tags. Trying to do some. 2. Oh my goodness. Really close. Catching Bison Clark off guard. Lorenzo picks him up for a suplex. Look at the strength of Lorenzo. Another quick task. Starting to show some tag team. Bison Clark gets up. Oh, look at the strength. Simeon Nurse taking it to Bison Clark. Trying to show he cannot be underestimated. Big chop. Chop again. Chop a third time. Forearms. Combinations. German. And Bison Clark tag out. Smart move by him. They were really taking it to him. Adrian Austin now trying to get it going. Oh, look at that. Lorenzo reverses. Reverse DDT. Lorenzo going up top. Elbow. Off the top. Goes for the pin. 2. Adrian kicks out. Lorenzo taking it to him, throw him in the corner. This side trying to isolate Adrian Austin. Stomps. Now picks him up. Oh, one arm. Backbreaker. Then a second backbreaker. Oh, combination. Big combination, Lorenzo Diaz goes for the pin. 2, and they get it. Lorenzo Diaz and Simeon Nurse win.
what a shock. We saw our opening, the beginning of the show, the opening contest, V get a victory not only for himself specifically, but at the end of the day, he ultimately is representing the Villain Club. We saw him get a victory. Now here in the main event, we see the Villain Club fall in the first round.
Very shocked. Very shocked. But Lorenzo Diaz and Debian Nurse organic chemistry very quickly. Can they be a dark horse in this tournament? But that is it for this week of PHW episode 28. We'll see you next week for the very first match. For the very next match, excuse me, in the tournament. But that's all for now. We're out of time. I'm Vincent Benitez here with Saber Kaniku. Good night, everybody.